Riveting content. Empowering your life. Welcome to The Sphere. This episode is sponsored by Elite Dental Wellness. At Elite Dental Wellness, Dr. Ashandra Batiste understands that one of the biggest obstacles is dental fear. The vision at Elite Dental Wellness is to ensure every patient is treated with respect, ultimate care, patience, and love. Call us today to make an appointment at area code 713-789-8680. Looking to advertise? Join the Sphere's vast demographic reach of thousands of people all over the world. Send an email today to advertise@thesphere.tv or call us at area code 832-772-7789. KOG and Company. Are your unique gifts and talents changing the world? Do you desire to belong to a community of unity? Visit KOGpassion.com to learn more about the Unleash Your Dopeness movement.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Money Factor here on The Sphere. My name is LaShonda Johnson, your certified financial educator and also the co-founder of the Houston Housewives of Finance. And
good morning, I'm Tony Sanders, also the co-founder of the Houston Housewives of Finance and a certified financial education instructor. We're back.
It's
Money Monday.
Money Monday.
And guess what? We're wearing pink.
Yes. I'm like Serena. Serena said, I touched my breast for breast cancer awareness.
Well, there's a lot of breasts to touch, y'all. But look, hey, we are wearing our pink shirts in honor of Breast Cancer and Awareness Month. I personally would like to dedicate this episode to my Aunt Shirla, who has been gone now for 2 years, but always lives in our hearts, and for all the other women who have, lost to breast cancer, those who are fighting, and those survivors. We salute you today.
Absolutely. I personally know a lot of women who have been impacted by breast cancer, and I just want to shout out to those who are currently fighting breast cancer. Definitely, you're in our prayers. We love those who have survived it and are able to live to tell their story. But we know that there's millions of women right now that are battling breast cancer, and we want you to know you're definitely in our prayers. And this show is for you.
Absolutely. Hey,
yes.
Gail.
Okay, so we just got off of Life Insurance Awareness Month.
Yeah, that was,
and it was an incredible month. And it's a good lead in to Breast Cancer
absolutely
Awareness Month. And so when Tony and I always discuss what we're going to discuss on the show, and when she said to me, we need to draw the correlation. And so we want to be able to do that with you guys because good health is not promised. And so
you better say that
good health is not promised,
and it's not prejudice.
It's not prejudice. It's not discriminatory, and it's definitely not promised.
Right.
One thing that we're not guaranteed is good health. That's why we have to do every single thing that we can to be able to impact our health in a positive way. And so, you guys, that we have a Wealthy and Healthy brand. And so since we started the Houston Housewives of Finance brand, we've been cognizant of, health and how it impacts, your ability to be able to build wealth.
Absolutely.
You can't excuse it because if you're not healthy, then there's very limited possibilities to be able to build any kind of wealth.
Very
limited. Very
Absolutely.
limited.
And most people who are not healthy, they're generally on disability, and there's only so much that you can do. You're just trying to make it financially.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
I tell you, it's so important that you all do it now while you're wealthy and healthy. I mean, I'm gonna claim it.
Yes.
While you're wealthy and healthy, because I believe that having your health is wealthy too. It's rich because you have the ability and the capability to produce the wealth that you desire.
Absolutely. And so, and not only the ability to produce, but man, to enjoy what you produce,
Yes.
to
Oh, my
enjoy the
goodness.
fruits of your labor.
Do you know how many people who they build wealth and unfortunately they weren't healthy enough and they never got a chance to enjoy it?
Yes, lots
That's
of
a
people.
good point.
It is. So, it's not just about building it. It's about being able to enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Do the things that you would like to do. Make the choices in life that you would like to make, to live the way you would like to live after you've toiled for so many years.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, this month is about breast cancer, being aware. We just got off I would like to say, a very emotional time in our political environment, with the testimonies and things like that. And so, as women, we could feel like we're insignificant in a lot of ways. This is not a political show, but I have to say that, our political climate, in lots of ways, make us feel like, we don't matter.
We don't matter. Absolutely.
And,
I 100% agree.
Yes. And so, I know today is also a blackout on Facebook. Me, myself, personally, you can comment it on Tony. I didn't necessarily feel like I needed to black out my profile picture because I want to be heard.
And I want to be seen.
I want to be seen and I want to be heard.
Right.
And everything that's going on around us, it's so many messages that, women don't matter. So we do matter.
Right.
We are a very, very important fiber of this country.
Right. And if we're not seen and we're not heard, then yes, they're not going to think about you.
No.
But if we stay in the forefront, we stay in their face, and we keep letting them hear our voices, and we never give up, and we fight together.
Yes. We've got to become more unified and collaborative instead of competing.
Yes.
And I just think America needs to know how powerful women are.
Absolutely.
And just how loud of a voice we have. We impact a lot of things. And especially the dollar and where the dollar goes.
Absolutely.
And so, but we do need to have a larger voice. We need to vote. I really appreciate Michelle Obama's message that, it's important that we vote.
Right.
But it's also important that, we take care of ourselves because we can do none of that if we don't take care of ourselves. If we're not healthy. So again, this month is all about breast cancer awareness, and we're drawing the correlation, the correlation between this show. We're going to talk about being properly protected and not taking life for granted because you don't know what tomorrow will hold. So let's start off, Tony, with the first article that we have for you guys today. It's U.S. breast cancer statistics. You want to start that off, Tony?
Absolutely. It says about 1 in 8 U.S. women, that's about 12.4%, will develop invasive breast cancer over the course of their lifetime. Let me repeat that, ladies. That's 1 in 8 women will develop invasive breast cancer over the course of her lifetime.
Wow.
In 2018, an estimated 266,120 new cases of invasive breast cancer are expected to be diagnosed in women in the U.S., along with 63,960 new cases of non-invasive breast cancer. About 2,500 plus new cases of invasive breast cancer are expected to be diagnosed in men in 2018.
Men.
So let's talk
not
about that
exempt.
for example. Men,
Yes.
you are not exempt. It says a man's lifetime of risk of breast cancer is at about 1 in 1,000. Breast cancer incidence rates in the U.S. began decreasing in the year of 2000. After increasing of the previous 2 decades, they dropped about 7% from 2002 to 2003 alone. One theory is the decreases was partially due to the reduced use of hormone replacement therapy by women after the result of large studies called Women's Health Initiative were published in 2002. Our results suggested that the connection between HRT and increased breast cancer risk. Can we go up a little bit? Yes. About 40,000 plus women in the U.S. are expected to die in 2018 from breast cancer.
Wow.
Through the death rates have been decreasing since 1989, women under 50 have experienced larger decreases. These decreases are thought to be the result of the treatment advances earlier detection through screening and increased awareness. Can we just stop right there for a
Yes.
minute? That's a big deal. That's what I wanted to mention, you know, that we have to start getting our mammograms
yeah.
and testings, you know, at an earlier age and more regularly.
Yes.
And make sure that you're doing your own self-examinations
Yes.
As well.
That's why I like Serena's, you know, her
Check them tatas.
Yes, yes. You know, we gotta check them, you guys. I mean, hey, listen. I mean, you get undressed and dressed and shower every day.
Every
You know,
day.
check your breast. I mean, for any abnormalities, anything you feel, you know. And then when you feel something that's not supposed to be there,
Right.
check it out.
Yeah, I
You know,
can
go check it
I
out.
can honestly say I can recall back in 1983. I was just a young. Just a young teenager in high school. It was my first year in high school, and I just was simply laying on the sofa, LaShonda, and I just felt something that was out of place, and I went and I did have a benign tumor. But those are the things that we have to do, ladies.
Yes.
It's very important. You know, they say early detection is the best. That's the
It's
best.
the best medicine. I mean,
That's
you're
right.
able to, you know, and then there's so many cases where people do survive early detection. But again, these statistics are important to know because it helps you to be aware. You know, like I said, last month was Life Insurance Awareness Month, and we're just making you aware of things. And now, you know, the importance of having life insurance and getting properly protected. But as far as breast cancer awareness is concerned, being aware of, you know, how prevalent it is with women.
Absolutely.
And, you know, because, you know, just like we think nothing's going to happen to us in life, you know, we don't think we're going to catch these diseases, you know, these
But life happens.
you know, life-changing, life-altering,
Yes.
critical situations that could occur.
Absolutely.
So let's go back to the article, Tony.
Let me see. Let me find at the top. For women in the U.S., breast cancer death rates are higher than any other cancer besides lung cancer. Besides skin cancer, breast cancer is the most commonly diagnosed cancer among American women in 2017. It was estimated that 30% of newly diagnosed cancers in women will be breast cancer. Wow. In women under 45, breast cancer is more common in African American women than white women. Overall, African American women are more likely to die of breast cancer. For Asians, Hispanics, and Native American women, the risk of developing and dying from breast cancer is lower. As of January 2018, there are more than 3.1 million women with a history of breast cancer in the U.S. This includes women currently being treated and women who have finished treatment. A woman's risk of cancer nearly doubles if she has a first-degree relative, a mother, sister, daughter, who has been diagnosed with breast cancer. Less than 15% of women who get breast cancer have a member diagnosed with it. Wow. 5 to 10% of the breast cancers can be linked to gene mutations, abnormal changes inherited from one's mother or father. Mutations it's telling you the BRCA1 and BRCA2 genes are the most common. On average, women with BRCA1 mutation have 55 to 65% of lifetime risk of developing cancer. For women with a BRCA2 mutation, the risk is 45%. Breast cancer is a positive for the BRCA1 or BRCA2 mutations tend to develop more often in younger women. An increased ovarian cancer risk is also associated with the genetic mutations. In men, the BRCA2 mutations are associated with a lifetime breast cancer risk of 6.8%, and the BRCA1 mutations are less frequent cause of breast cancer in men. And you know what I was thinking about when I was reading that? Shout out to my good friend Martha's mother, Miss Mary. Man, she's like another mother to me. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. What about the women who have gone through this multiple times?
Multiple times. Yeah, reoccurring breast cancer. So, you guys, nothing to play with. This is nothing to play with.
Right.
We are at that time in the show where we do need to talk about our first sponsor, which is Elite Dental Wellness. At Elite Dental Wellness, our vision is to create a welcoming practice that will offer exceptional dental care and a lifetime of dental wellness. We're committed to the finest possible oral care and the overall health and well-being of our patients. Elite Dental Wellness is built upon a foundation of integrity, expertise, and service. Through our commitment to modern dentistry, continuing education, and friendly atmosphere, we strive to make our patients feel that they are part of our family. Dentistry can be scary, daunting, and uncomfortable. Dr. Badis and her team work tirelessly to ensure your comfort. Make your appointment today with Dr. Ashandra Badis at Elite Dental Wellness by calling 713-789-8680.
Ding. We don't have our little sound effects today, but I gave it to you today.
Yes,
Ding.
absolutely. So
yeah.
So let's. I wanted to so far just kind of recap the statistics. They're blaring enough, you guys, for you to really pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the whole point of awareness.
Right.
Be aware of what could happen to you. And be aware of the statistics and knowing that you could be a part of those statistics and really now fighting to keep your health in check.
And with those numbers, LaShonda, that they're so blaring that it affects someone. If it's not you, it's someone you know, there's someone in your family, because we all have mothers, sisters, cousins, aunties, friends, wives. I mean, it affects everybody, LaShonda.
Yeah. I mean, we cannot. It's hard to have someone in your circle that has not been affected by breast cancer.
And look whose community.
And primarily ours,
African
African Americans. So we have to be super aware and super cautious and super. I mean, we always have to do the most.
Absolutely.
In every aspect, it seems like we have to do the most, professionally, socially, health-wise,
absolutely,
economically. We have to do the most. I mean, we don't have any space really to just be comfortable.
That's deep right there,
we don't.
I'm like, we always have to do the most.
We always have to do the most. Always. You know, because, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I didn't make the world and all the things in it. I just live here.
Yeah, that's real deep right there.
But we always have to do the most. And most often with the least. I'm going to just sit there right there for a little second.
For a moment of silence.
You know?
That is so true.
And those of you who are African American, you understand what I'm saying.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Not to leave anybody else out, but I am African American.
Right.
And, you know, I am a black woman. I am a woman that has to deal with issues all the time. Health-wise, political, social, always have to do the most.
In every area.
Always
aspects.
have to do the most.
Right.
Professionally, entrepreneur-wise, we always have to do the most. And most often with the least. So,
but we always make a way.
We always make a way. And you know what? We are winners.
Yeah. And we're survivors within our, hey.
Yes.
We're survivors.
We're survivors. You know, I'm happy to say, you know, that, you know, I'm a fighter in many aspects of life. I know that's the case for you, Tony. I know that's the case for many of you out there. As women, though, we've got to come together and be stronger fighters. And we got to pull those up who are weak and help them to be just as strong as we are. Collectively, we're a very strong unit. Individually, yes, you know, we fall off sometimes. You know, we fall down, but, you know, we get up. So let's go on to the next article.
Absolutely.
This next article is talking about a resource for you guys. This is National Breast Cancer Foundation. So, you know, one thing we have to do is we've got to learn how to pass along information to help each other. And this is a good resource here, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, keeping her in the picture, okay? So you can go to this website, check it out. There's places for you to sponsor, to volunteer. There's all kinds of help. You can get information on knowing the symptoms. It's a very, very educational website.
Absolutely.
Okay? And it talks about snapshots of hope. You know, for those of you who are struggling and fighting with this, you know, you can go there to be encouraged. Absolutely donate, you guys. There's a lot of causes, that we can fight for, but this is a worthy cause.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, Tony.
I want to drop one in too. Let's give a shout out to sistersnetworkinc.org.
Sisters
Network, absolutely. It's an African American network of women breast cancer survivors, and that's another great organization. That's a great resource for the community or for anybody, because I don't care which community you come from. We're all sisters, and
Absolutely.
and this is something that connects us all together. When it affects you, it affects me. It's all of us. So there's a lot of great resources. Thank you so much. Our producer put it up there.
That's up there for you
That's
to see.
another great resource for people to take advantage of. I mean, either one, but just get the help and have someone that can stand in the paint with you during this time.
Absolutely. I love that.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
Stand in the paint with you.
Yeah, she's
I love
actually
it.
a church member of ours, and I've actually been to her facility. It's beautiful here in the Houston area, and that house is always lit up pink, and I know it's not going to be any different this year.
Oh wow. That's awesome.
It's a great resource.
That's great. Okay, so we have to understand what's available to us to help us fight these things. So education is powerful, but applied knowledge is more powerful.
More powerful.
And so reach out too. Don't pull yourself in the shell. Reach out and get help.
Absolutely.
There's so much support. Then there's the Susan B. Komen Foundation.
Absolutely.
There is so much support. So if you've been diagnosed, you know someone that's diagnosed, you're a caregiver for someone who's been diagnosed, reach out and get some help. Okay. So, unfortunately,
Yeah.
Facebook Live is ending, you guys, but this is a very powerful show. What we need you to do right now, this moment, this second, we need you to go to the Sphere and subscribe, okay? Subscribe so you can see the show in its entirety. Hop on over to iTunes, write a review. We would like it. We would love it, okay? Let us know what you think, what you'd like to see. Constructive criticism accepted, but also we take all the accolades you want to give us as well. This is our 117th or 18th episode.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot. We've talked about a lot. And guess what? We're going to keep talking as long as we're able to get up and make it here on Mondays. Laura says the same. We're coming here to talk to you about all the issues about finances that matter. And as far as health is concerned, your wealth and health, that matters. We're going to be talking to you about it. Okay. So also, we would love for you to be able to share the show. Share it with the people you know. We don't know everybody you know. The people you know people you don't know. So it's a domino effect if you can do that. Please share the show. Powerful information is shared here every single Monday, and we want to get it out to as many people as we can. Even after we go off live, this show is still available. You can still share it then after.
Absolutely.
Okay? You can find it on Google Plus. You can find it on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Podbeam,
Just
of course,
Google it.
iTunes.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. YouTube. You guys, get the show out. Get the message out. And then while you're there, we'd love for you to donate. We provide this show to you completely complimentary. You can donate one time if you like, or you can become a regular donation patron. We would like it or love it either way. So go do that right now. The show is not ending, but Facebook Live is. So to watch the show in its entirety, you need to subscribe. So go do that right now, this second, this moment. Okay, so let's go over to the next article, Tony.
Okay, great.
This article talks about life insurance and breast cancer.
Wow, this is going to be good.
This was published in 2017. And definitely, if you're watching us, you guys, I want you to pay real close attention to this, okay? It says October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. While most people are aware of breast cancer, many forget to take the steps to have a plan to detect the disease in its early stages and encourage others to do the same. The American Cancer Society notes that 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer in her lifetime. Also noted is that in 2017, it is estimated that amongst U.S. women, there will be 40,610 breast cancer deaths. And we just gave you the most current statistics that Tony read on the most current statistic report. The fact that women are still very much underinsured is worrisome.
Shonda, can you repeat that? My
Yes.
gosh, can you repeat
The
that?
fact that women are still very much underinsured is worrisome.
Wow.
Okay. A study by the Genworth Financial shows great need for life insurance among women. Listen up, women. You've got to listen to this. 49% of childless married women have no life insurance. 43% of married mothers have no life insurance. 59% of unmarried mothers have no life insurance. I'm going to repeat these statistics once
this makes
again.
My stomach hurt.
Yes. 49% of childless married women have no life insurance. This is women who are married, but you don't have any kids. Okay? 43% of married mothers. So you're married, you have a spouse, and your mom have no life insurance. And I want to attest that to a lot of them think I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't need it.
Right, right.
The devil is a lie. 59% of unmarried mothers have no life insurance. Breast cancer is the most common cancer among women worldwide and the second most common cancer overall. The possibility of health issues occurring is one reason why you should not wait to buy life insurance.
Oh my gosh, I'm posting it today. This is my post for
you
today.
Cannot wait.
Goodness.
The possibility of health issues occurring is one reason why you should not wait to buy life insurance. But this just didn't say breast cancer. It says the possibility of health issues. Mm-hmm. So you guys, if you have anyone who depends on you, buy life insurance sooner than later.
My gosh.
Oh my gosh.
You look at the numbers too, LaShonda, and you say, wow, they're already letting you know that these are the deaths. It's going to happen to some.
You might be in that number.
You might be in that number. So why is the number of non-insured people, women?
And that number is climbing, by the way. So you never know what life may bring, and the older you are, the higher your premium costs. Also, health issues can cause premiums to be higher too, and in some cases may even deem you uninsurable.
Absolutely.
Wow. Hallelujah for this article.
This is a great article.
I mean, it's just ridiculous how for granted we take life. It is ridiculous how for granted we take life. And it's ridiculous how for granted we take health. It is not promised, and we have got to get insured. And it's just saying, listen, you don't know what health issues may occur. You have no clue. So we have to buy insurance, Tony, when we are healthy, because we're not promised. How many situations do we see somebody's healthy this year, next year?
Their life changes.
Their life changes next month, next week.
And we always think we have time, and you don't.
We always think we have time. You don't have time. You don't have time not to take care of yourself, and you don't have time not to properly protect yourself
and take care of your health. Well, we do have time for this. The next sponsor is The Sphere. Are you starting a business or looking for a place to advertise? Do you have a need to reach out to thousands of people across the world to build your brand or sell your product? If so, get your product placement and advertising needs handled right here at The Sphere. We offer a wide variety of content delivery platforms, including iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Stitcher. Plus, we have a vast demographic reach within the United States, as well as modern countries across the globe. Our enriched content and an inspiring dialogue, coupled with a strategic ad, is surely to hit the mark every time. Call us today at area code 832-772-7789 or send an email over to advertise@thesphere.tv. Awesome. This is really good.
Yeah.
This is, wow.
You guys, get serious. Okay? Get serious. Life is not a joke. You know, it's like a fleeting.
And we're smart. We're smarter than this.
We're better than this.
We are so much better and smarter than
women,
this. Oh my goodness.
Listen up. Wake up and smell the coffee. Listen, you've got to get properly protected today.
Right.
Okay? You've got to reach out to us. I'm LaShonda J at HoustonHousewivesOfFinance.com.
And I'm Tony S. at HoustonHousewivesOfFinance.com. You can reach us on all our social media platforms. That's Instagram, that's Meetup, that's LinkedIn, that's also Facebook and Twitter. On Facebook, we're the Houston Housewives of Finance
Official.
If it doesn't say official,
It's not us.
So make sure that you're contacting us. Shonda, where else can they reach us?
I mean, you can text us. You can text 31996 in the text field. Type in ask. HHOF is there on the screen for you, all one word. That doesn't work for you, call us 1-844-700-4463. That doesn't work for you, we've got a website, you guys. You can go there and schedule an appointment without even talking to us if you need to. Hey, you know, people do things on the phone. You can access our website on the phone. You can schedule an appointment for an annual review or a personal financial strategy. Either way, if you have life insurance, you need to have it evaluated. You need to know if you're properly protected, okay? So we're still offering those complimentary, free complimentary. You've got to reach out. And then you have to come to our workshops. You need to get educated. So that's what this is all about, National Campaign for Financial Literacy. That's happening through our World System Builder Alliance. And you guys, these are free too. There's no excuse for you not to get educated, get serious, get your affairs in order. So on Tuesdays, where can they come, Tony?
On Tuesdays, please join me at 13831 Northwest Freeway. That's Suite 215. That's Houston, Texas 77040. On Saturdays, 10 a.m. Please come out if you're in the Northwest Houston area. We're right there at 290 in Tidwell.
Absolutely. And if you're in West Houston, this is Katy. This is, Spring Branch. This is City Center. This is Memorial. This is the Energy Corridor, all the way down to Brookshire. You guys, we're right on I-10. 11111 Katy Freeway, Suite 100. And we're there on Wednesday nights, 7 p.m., Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Free lunch and learns are being offered at both of these locations.
Absolutely.
We're doing them every second and fourth Friday at the West Houston location.
Our next lunch and learn was going to be October the 31st, I believe, the last Wednesday of the month. And this is going to be a great one. It's for business owners. Please come out and have some lunch and learn, how to plan for your business, because that's how you make your income. How else, if something happens to you, what happens to the business?
Absolutely.
So it's really important.
Got to come out. So ours, West Houston will also be the second Friday of this month, okay, which I think is going to be the 12th. So make sure you come out. Now, if you're in Pearland, there's also a location for you. That address is 11233 Shadow Creek Parkway, suite number 255, and that is Pearland, Texas 77584. They have an overview on Mondays and also workshops on Thursdays. You guys, there's no excuse. This doesn't work for you. You've got to reach out to us. There's many more locations throughout the U.S. and Canada. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So let's get back and dig into this article.
I love that
definitely
article.
A good one.
Yes,
it's a good one. Okay,
love
Tony,
this.
you want to pick
Let's
up?
talk about the underwriting
breast
yes.
cancer.
So if you are currently in treatment for cancer, you cannot get life insurance.
Can you repeat that, please?
If you're currently in treatment for cancer, you cannot get life insurance.
One more time for people that didn't hear.
If you are currently in treatment for cancer, you cannot get life insurance. Successfully treated cancer can be underwritten. However, it comes to underwriting applicants who have a history of breast cancer, there are 4 main factors needed for risk assessment: the age of diagnosis, the stage, the nodal involvement, and the size of the tumor. The underwriting writers will carefully review the pathology reports and the staging information, treatments that were given, a possible adverse effects related to the treatment, your follow-up appointments. Life insurance companies follow different guidelines when it comes to underwriting. Sometimes a company may postpone an application and wait for some certain amount of years, and years have passed since the cancer was treated. Other times, a company may add or a flat extra for a certain number of years. Simply put, a flat extra is padding the life insurance company when is padding for the life insurance company when there is a risk involved and doesn't quite meet their regular rating system. If necessary, Courtesy shops your application. No need to do that. You have the Houston Housewives of Finance for that. This has greatly increased the odds of finding affordable pricing compared and working through the insurance. Anyways, we can help you with that as well. There are carriers. Let me just say that.
Yes.
There are most carriers require that you are at least 5 years cancer free. Okay. There are a lot of companies that we have that we can work with. We work with over 300 plus companies, and that will find the one that's going to be best for you.
Absolutely.
Let me say this, because I personally had a prospect who had cancer multiple times. If you've had cancer more than one time, they will not cover you.
Yeah.
But if you've only had it one time and you've been cancer free for 5 years, please get in contact with us. You need to get some coverage ASAP.
Let us do the legwork.
Absolutely.
We'll do the legwork. We'll find a carrier. We're distributors of multiple companies, products, and services. We're not, married to one company.
Right.
We service. We're solution-oriented company, so we're able to help you with whatever you need. We can shop that for you. Let us do the work for you guys, but you must reach out.
You have to reach out.
If you are a survivor and you're 5 years cancer free, please reach out ASAP. Definitely, because you don't know if it'll come back.
Right.
You want to get yourself protected. I can't say how important this is. If you don't have breast cancer, you absolutely need to be protected.
Please get protected.
Or any illnesses as far as that matter, because there's so many things, Tony, that could deem you uninsurable.
Wow.
Not just breast cancer.
I mean, come on now. We're talking about some of you have uncontrolled blood pressure. Some of you have uncontrolled diabetes, heart issues.
Yes,
your
cholesterol,
your weight. Come
your
on.
weight. Oh my gosh.
I can't tell you that's the number one
thing.
The weight. Control your weight.
Yes. And the thing of it is when your weight is out of control, then they see you heading in the direction of some type of diagnosis.
Right.
So remember, insurance companies don't like to purchase damaged goods.
Say that again.
Insurance companies do not like to deal with damaged goods.
And y'all know y'all damaged.
And so if you're clear and free with anything, right now is the time, you guys. And if they do decide to work with you and you are a risk, you will pay for that.
You got to pay more.
Yes. Yeah. They're going to protect their interests. So why shouldn't you be protecting yours?
Yeah.
And getting these things when you are healthy.
Right.
And
the younger you are.
The younger you are. Let's stop this mess about we shouldn't get life insurance for our children and, young adults. This is ridiculous. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. That's the best time to have it.
The best time.
The time to buy car insurance is not when you have an accident.
Hello.
Or homeowner's insurance when your roof is blown off of your house. Come on, you guys. Work with us on this. Can you work with us? Let's use and exercise common sense in this situation.
I love this.
My gosh. Let's go back to the article.
So this is just some case studies right here, right, LaShonda?
Yes. So applicant number 1, Jane Doe is 60-year-old female with the following breast cancer history. Diagnosed at age 58, low-grade estrogen receptor positive, tumor size 11 millimeters and
1.1.
That's 1.1. Sorry, and node negative. Janice can receive a non-smokers plus rating with no postponement. Okay, I don't want to get too deep into these because
I don't know what this means.
These are examples, and each person's diagnosis is. And each company.
So, like they're saying, depending on the size.
It depends on the size. That's just here's the thing. You have to reach out to us. We can even do an application for you and see, what the carrier will do. Okay. We can do an application with you with no obligation, but you need to understand, you need to find out if you're insurable. This is not something that you can leave to chance. Okay. I just don't know how many people of young age that have been diagnosed, 25, 30 years old, being diagnosed. I have a very dear cousin who was diagnosed, I think she was 32 or 33 years old, and she's a survivor.
We're dealing with that right now in our family.
Yes, and she's a survivor. Shout out to my cousin, Yolanda Forn, survivor of breast cancer, but it hit her out of nowhere.
Wow.
Nowhere. So we don't know. So
Hey, she's my friend on Facebook.
yes, that's my cousin.
Wow.
Yes.
Life happens, you guys. You just don't know. So let's just all, make it a point that we're going to take care of our health, and we're going to get protected, because we just don't know when, if something's going to happen. Don't leave it up to chance.
No,
Do not leave it up
No.
to chance.
because life matters.
Absolutely.
And your family's life after something happens to you and you're gone and you can't contribute also matters. Okay, getting life insurance, taking care of your wealth and health matters. Your wealth matters and your health matters.
And you know what I find, that a lot of people want to get protected when it's too late, and there's nothing I can do.
Yeah, I've had those phone calls, Tony. Unfortunately, I've had the phone call where somebody said, I got to go to the doctor. They don't know what's going on. Or I've had the phone call from the person that didn't want to get protected, found out something, and then tried to, get protected. Life insurance companies are very astute. They know. They're going to check you out. And then we act like, oh, I didn't know that. Well, yeah, you knew. So now you're in good shape. Go take care of yourself.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Do it now.
Yes.
Do it now. Absolutely.
So it's time for our...
Oh, yeah, our last sponsor. Wow, I'm so into these articles today. I can't wait to post the article. It says, this portion of the show is being sponsored by KOG and Company. Are your unique gifts and talents changing the world? Unleash Your Dopeness is a people empower movement built to encourage the masses to operate outside their fears and have the gall to recklessly pursue their dreams and passions in life. Join thousands of others as we unlock the greatness that dwells inside. Shop dope gear at KOGpassion.com. That's KOGpassion.com, and use the coupon code DOPE, DOPE, for 10% off exclusive Unleash Your Dopeness apparel. Act now. Sizes are selling out fast. Hey, I got to give a shout out to KG. KG was phenomenal. She was with my family this past week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and she officiated my sister's wedding.
Oh, wow.
So she did an awesome job, and she is just a sweetheart. And man, she's doing great
it's through
things.
her that we're here. So
absolutely, she does great things.
Thank
in
you
the
so
community.
much, KG. Okay, let's get back into this topic, Tony.
This is deep.
This is deep. Yeah, it is deep. Early detection plan, you guys. The American Cancer Society has noted that when breast cancer is detected early and is in the localized stage, the 5-year relative survival rate is 100%.
Awesome. Early detection.
That's awesome.
That's with
That's
early
awesome.
detection.
That's awesome. You can get better news than that. That is why it's essential to take the steps needed to detect breast cancer. Starting at the age of 20, having yearly clinical breast exams is important. Every year starting at age 40, all women should have a yearly mammogram. Self-exams at home can be done at any time, and immediately consult your doctor if you have any concerns. The National Breast Cancer Foundation has a great website. We just showed you that, so you could go to it, called Early Detection Plan, where you can get lots of helpful information and create your own plan. If you
listen to that. Stop. They're saying the same thing. Everybody has to have a plan.
Create your own plan.
Create your own plan.
Yes, even for this. If you're thinking about getting life insurance, don't put it off. If you're thinking about getting life insurance, don't put it off. If you've not thought about getting life insurance, think about getting life insurance and don't put it off.
I love it.
Okay? The sooner you are covered, the better you and the better for you and your loved ones.
Yes.
Don't put off creating a breast cancer detection plan either. No one likes to think about cancer or death, but having a plan is essential.
Yes.
Having a plan is essential. Having a plan is essential. You're looking for support? The American Cancer Society offers free programs and services to help people with cancer and their loved ones understand cancer, manage their lives through treatment and recovery, and find the emotional support they need. Visit this site to find out more. American Cancer Society support programs and services.
I love it.
Yes.
I absolutely love it.
Yeah. That's what we do here. That's what we do here on the Money Factor.
Yes, because you know what?
Yes.
Just bringing that awareness. And even though, our show, it was dedicated and it's a Breast Cancer Awareness Month, these are things that we need to talk about, that you all need to get protection now. For those who are survivors, and you reapply if you've been 5 years or more, and don't wait until it's too late. I always tell people, LaShonda, I'd rather find out 5 years too early than 5 minutes too late.
I love it when you say that, because it's so true. It's so true, because 5 minutes too late is too late.
It's too late.
It's too late. It's nothing you can do. So, I've reached out to a couple of people to come onto the show and talk to us about women's health. And so we're going to have some more things for you through the month.
Absolutely.
To help you to be aware. That's what we're
known
for. That's what we do.
We should get some survivors on here.
Yeah,
too.
we can do that.
Yeah, well,
yes.
let's get some survivors
Yes.
on here to talk, and so that you can hear from them how they wish they would have done and put the proper things in place.
Absolutely.
Because, a lot of people want to do it, but unfortunately, they're not able to do it at this time.
Absolutely.
So while you're healthy and you're able to do it, stop procrastinating.
Hear from a survivor. So we'll do that. Absolutely. We'll do that. And you guys, I just want to say this too. We're going to get into the conversation about life insurance now as it relates to making sure that you get protected. One thing about getting properly protected, okay, I want to say that lots of times, going back to wanting to do the least, we have to anticipate future liabilities when we're getting protected. And we also have to anticipate future needs for our families. So I want to jump into the Saving Your Future book so we can understand life insurance.
Absolutely.
And we're going to talk about that. If you don't have the Saving Your Future book, shame, shame, shame on you. Because you see us all out in the streets. You see us here. You know how to reach us. I'm Googleable. Tony's Googleable.
Right.
Most of you follow us on Facebook. I mean, come on now. You guys really reach out to us and get this book. You have to have it. It's going to explain understanding life insurance. So Tony, you want to start us off?
Absolutely.
With that?
Understanding life insurance. Life insurance isn't a fun topic, but it's a critical part of your financial strategy. People don't talk about it. Most don't understand, and if you buy it, even the people who buy it don't necessarily understand it or appreciate its importance in building and preserving wealth. As a result, a lot of people don't have life insurance protection. If they do, most people, they don't have enough. Today, people have all kinds of protection. They insure their house, their cars, their cell phone, their appliances. Let me throw in, they even insure their pets. They have even buy travel insurance for their vacations. But when it comes to life insurance, people remain skeptical. The most important life insurance that protects your family and your children is not taken seriously. Life insurance does not insure your life. It ensures your family's ability to continue on without being financially devastated.
And I want to take a step back. Like you said, they insure their pets. And guess what? They're insuring their pets if their pets get cancer. But they don't have none.
But they don't have any. Yeah.
Okay. Wake up, America.
Yeah, we have to do better.
We got to do better.
We have to do better.
Yeah, so let's go on to the next page here. A good number of people believe that they won't die anytime soon. We all would like to think that, but we don't know. Why would they need life insurance? Some take it easy by just signing up with their employer's group life insurance. There's no need for a medical checkup. Others get it free from their company. However, the company may not provide enough coverage, and if their employment terminates, they don't have protection. They may also have difficulties buying individual life insurance if they have medical problems and need more coverage, just what we're talking about. Are you insurable? Okay, most life insurance requires medical exams, you guys, blood tests and or health records before a policy is issued. If you have health problems, life insurance companies may deny your application or they may charge a higher rate. This is similar to how car insurance treats drivers with bad driving records. A lot of people are not insurable and may not even know it. An estimated 80 million Americans have one or more types of heart disease. 1 out of 2 men and 1 out of 3 women have the risk of developing cancer in their lifetime. Canadians face similar health issues, with 90% of Canadians having at least one risk factor for heart disease or stroke. Thus, if you have the need, buy life insurance as sure as you can while you're healthy and insurable. That's just common sense, you guys. Buying early is also wise because you may qualify for better rates. Don't wait too long. That other article says, Do it now.
Do it now.
Do it now, because when you have a health issue, it may be too late. You might find out that you are no longer insurable. Some policies can be issued without a medical exam or with limited medical questions. These forms of guaranteed policies typically charge higher premiums and are only available on lower coverage amounts. So here's the thing I want to say to you guys. You have to figure out what you need. That's where you contact Tony and I.
Right.
And you figure out, what is my insurable need? What is my economic value to my family? As we said before, life insurance, all sizes does not fit one, but there's something to fit all sizes. You have to figure out what is suitable and affordable for you, but not having anything is not an option.
Right. It's not an option.
It's not an option. You must be properly protected, and you must do it ASAP.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Absolutely.
saying. Okay?
Right.
And we're saying that with all sincerity and with all the aggression that we could throw out to you guys. You must get protected. Okay? You don't know what awaits you. Stop procrastinating when it comes to these type of things, you guys. I mean, it's ridiculous how lackadaisical we are when it comes to taking care of the things that matter. But we put a lot of effort into taking care of the things that don't.
That don't matter.
And we got to stop it. We must stop it, okay? Let's go to the last page. I know we have one more page there. Go ahead, Tony.
How much life insurance? Buying a car is simple. If your car is $35,000, worth $35,000, you need $35,000 of coverage to cover the car in the event of total loss. Same with your house. If the value of your house is $300,000, you'll need $300,000 of coverage in case of disaster. Most people can't apply the same valuation with their life insurance simply because they don't know how to calculate what they need. Well, the dime method. Many people buy policies worth $100,000, $200,000, $300,000, but they may not be enough. The dime method offers an easy formula to calculate your life insurance protection needs. So this is how you calculate it. This example of a hypothetical case, the client, the debt was $50,000. That was her combined credit cards, loans, and other debts. The income was $360,000 for protection. That's $3,000 a month, $36,000 a year. Income replacement for 10 years. The mortgage, $200,000 was the balance. Why the mortgage? Because you don't own the home, you own the mortgage. And if you die, the bank will take that house back. So let's protect the mortgage. Education, assuming that it was just $15,000 a year for a 4-year college for 2 years. Now we know that number
that's
has
not right.
totally increased,
Yes.
but just an assumption of maybe what you will set aside.
Yes.
So the protection needed in this scenario was $730,000. But LaShonda, let me just say this. Most people say, well, Tony, I have insurance. Or LaShonda, I have insurance on my job. If you don't plan to die there, you need some insurance.
Absolutely.
And your job will never give you $730,000 worth of protection. That is your responsibility. Why? Because most people have good protection on their house, their cars, but few have it on the ones they love. You guys even have it on your cell phones, on your pets. You get travel insurance. I'm just reiterating that because you don't have it on the ones you love. Why do you need it? Because Lord forbid if something happens to you prematurely, your family still needs to go on. You don't want to leave them financially devastated, do you?
Or do you?
Do you?
I'm just asking. Asking for
For a
myself.
friend?
No, I'm asking for myself.
You asking
Do
for-
you? I'm asking for myself. Forget a friend. I'm right here in front of you. I want to know.
She want to know.
I
wanna
want to know.
too.
Do you care about your family? If you do,
Yeah.
this is a mute point. You'll be dialing us up before we even get off this show.
Yeah.
But if you don't care, then hey, check yourself
Hey, and
before
you know
wreck
what?
yourself.
we already had Bobby on last couple of weeks, and he says when people come to the funeral home, not even 50% of people are covered. So you guys, come on now, we have to do better.
And we can. That's the sad thing, is that we can't. It's not that
It's not like we
cannot.
can't. Yeah.
We can.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not that you
Can't.
You won't.
And you don't.
And you don't. So change your mindset. Change the way you're behaving in your financial picture and your financial planning. And make sure this is the ground. This is the first thing in a plan, you guys, is proper protection. It's the very first thing for obvious reasons. Did you skip it? Did you just jump on the roof of the house and start investing, yet you don't have proper protection? So if you don't have proper protection, you don't even have protection on the investments the income and the investments that you're building. I mean, really, contact us ASAP. Get a personal financial strategy, you guys. I'm LaShonda J. at HoustonHousewivesOfFinance.com.
And I'm Tony S. at HoustonHousewivesOfFinance.com. You know you can reach us on all our social media platforms, especially on Facebook as the Houston Housewives of Finance Official. If it doesn't say official,
it's not us.
So
yeah.
So
You've got to get serious, get properly protected, and get your wealth and health in check. And guys, I do want to say real quick, please go follow us on our Wealthy and Healthy Facebook page as well. We're also on Instagram. On that is get underscore and wealthy and healthy on Instagram. So I'll share that today. But you guys, get educated, please. We're educating you here. So all you need to do is get serious.
Absolutely.
We'll see you next week, same time, same place, right here on The Money Factor. And you know, reach out to us. Get yourself in checked, okay? Get yourself checked for breast cancer.
Yes.
Get your mammograms. Do what else you have to do to ensure your wealth and health. And we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.